found a beautiful round baler genie that I had.
Oh, good.
It was a Vermeer, one of the older.
That dog is
And we hauled the whole
There's a
place.
chair for
Chad
you
got
there,
it
Mark.
in one day.
We got a bunch of
pretty nice
equipment
dog.
this year,
I've got everybody
so it was
taken
really
care of.
nice. We had 2
So
tractors
you
now.
can
We
have
got a
Some
beautiful
ginger ale in the
rake.
freezer.
John
Okay.
had to rebuild it. He got it free from a guy out on Williams Lake that bought
Boy,
the
those are
property.
good
He didn't
crackers.
want the hay rake. He said, if you want it, you can take it. So John brought it home and torched, and took apart, and rebuilt, and welded. And
Oh, he never knows how to rebuild.
no,
No.
had Julie out there painting it, and had the whole family in on it. And so anyway, we've got the baler, and then we got a beautiful trailer that has the, what do you call the?
It's a movable dovetail that goes up and down for loading.
Oh, okay,
unloading.
good.
You can make it flat, or it can have a
Yeah.
you know, for
And it
loading.
holds how many bales? Round bales?
8 round.
8 round bales. So we hauled the hay with that this year with the 2 tractors. One was moving bales around, the other was picking up and hauling. So
And you see Jerry Francis, him and
Bob Graham.
or Tommy Graham. They're some kind of farming business or something. And,
It's Bob.
oh, I thought it was Tom.
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
I saw Bob one day and they were all broke down. He was,
which is typical with farm equipment.
anyway, you see him going down the road with those big round bales loaded, the little pickup of Jerry's pulling it. You know, it's kind of like they're pulling it, or that's me pushing that pickup. What's going on?
It looks weird to have those big bales in a
Yeah.
small.
That'd be like me and Gene Simmons pulling that little low wagon of Forrest Davis's with his little red Jeep.
yeah.
I think it was red.
Yeah.
Going up the hill, and that thing come unpinned, and the trailer went down the mountain, and just, of course, strung our load all the way to the bottom, and we had to go pick it up.
Forrest was
Forrest was,
impressed with that.
yeah, he was really impressed the day we set the barn on fire, and he had to come down and put it out. That really got him impressed.
I wonder he never fired us.
Well, that's because of that what do you call it, that elevator that he had.
Yeah.
It
wasn't
was
really
one of
our
those.
fault.
It wasn't one that was made for bales. It was made for grain. It was a grain elevator, and you drop the bales on it and pop the strings. So you had to be real careful. But that gas engine got a fire started down there, and it was a pretty good sized fire by the time. And I don't know what got him down there. I really don't. We didn't have cell phones in those days. He just happened by, I think, and
He just happened to come by.
he just happened to come by and put that fire
Jim
out.
Turnbull? Is it Turnbull or what was his name?
It wasn't Jim Trimble. It was in my class.
Oh, he was. Because
Yeah.
he worked out there too. But
Oh.
that must have been after
Me
you
and
guys.
Gene Simmons in about 1962.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I was on that crew.
Yeah,
You, me, Simmons, and who else?
and
Was it just 3 of us?
I think it was just 3 of us for
Yeah.
a while out there.
We used to fight over who got to drive the tractor.
Yeah, Gene Simmons used to get so frustrated because he could not back that 4-wheel trailer up into the barn, and he'd get mad at me because I could, you know. I wasn't perfect, but I could get it in there, and he never could.
Remember that time we were there, and you and me was up in the barn, and Simmons was down at the bottom, and he's supposed to be putting the bales on, right?
Yeah.
He's sitting down there, he's doing nothing. You know, he's up there waiting and waiting and waiting, and I yelled at him a couple times. I said, "Get those bales rolling." He sat around there. Anyway, I had 22 up in the barn with him. So I went, shh, and he kind of looked around a little bit. I fired a couple of shots in the air. I said, "Get your ass to work." Okay.
Yeah.
You do that now, they'd be phoning the cops, right?
Yeah.
Whatever happened to him?
It's called
He's
lighting
in
a fire with
Arizona or someplace. Somebody got a hold of him to come to the class reunion, and he told them, leave him alone. He said, don't call me. I ain't going to Northport.
You know,
I'll
when I
never
talk
go
to
back to
you, man,
Northport.
He must be hiding out from the cops.
That's what I'm thinking. He's on the run. He doesn't want anybody to know where he's at.
Well, if he doesn't want anybody to know where he's at, he ought to go to Northport.
Yeah, yeah.
Pete and I always worked in the barn, and Don Jr.